Okay, I see. Okay. We'll skip that. Sorry about that. Usually more organized. Um, this computer that uh, I am using, it has this really cool feature where I can uh, there's a screen and I can put it back. So it's like those tablets, how you can like flip it and you can like stand on their own. Well, I'm trying to figure out the camera. So give me 1 minute. Okay. So as you can see in the description box, we are going to be talking about the energetic, um, the workings of the tarot and oracle cards. What's the difference? Um, how to decide on what to get. There are many different ways to cleanse. The many different ways to cleanse them, and uh, so the tarot card system is on um, a fixed system, meaning that no matter how many times people write new tarot decks and stuff, it still requires the four minor arcana suits, and the major arcana. Um, I'm trying to 10, 11, 12, King, Queen, yeah, 14, 14, 14, 14, yeah. I think I calculated that right. Now, um, this particular video, if it resonates with you, and I wish you guys could see me. Tilt this like this, maybe you could. Yeah, okay, that's better. A little better. I still need to figure out what I could do for that, because at least you guys can see me clearly and without any particular issues. So that's good. So, where is it? Uh, yeah. Oh, sorry, I lost my train of thought for a minute. So, this information is based on my experience and my knowledge of the tarot. Um, if this doesn't resonate with you, if anything that I say doesn't resonate with you, you're more than welcome to discard that. But if there's anything that I do say that makes sense to you, please feel free to write it down, or make a note. Probably maybe a journal. The other thing is that if you feel drawn to share this information with someone, please do. If they are trying to understand the tarot and how it works, um, please, please, please feel free to do so. Okay, without further ado, um, we are going to start. So, I want to talk about the Minor Arcana deck for today. Um, then tomorrow we'll talk about the Major Arcana deck, okay? Which I should have put part one, but I'll edit that. I'll redo that. Um, we'll be talking about the Minor Arcana sets, the four suits, and we'll also tomorrow we will be doing another video with just the Major Arcana, okay? And if we have more time today, I might be able to squeeze this in, but I am uh, trying to keep it to an hour even, So we'll see where this goes. If we have all the time necessarily to fit the minor, major, and the oracle cards, good. If not, oh well. So we're going to talk about one of my particular ones that I'm more drawn to in the decks, which is the Wands. Well, my two most is the Wands and the Pentacles. We're going to talk about the Wands though. Wands is connected to the energy of fire. I honestly believe, though, that they also connected to air because thoughts are considered to be air. Enlightenment is considered to be air. So I'd like to say that with the swords, even though yes, it's represented as air, I still also feel like it's fire because the mind and the soul are the same thing. So like, because the mind is the consciousness of the soul, which the swords is the energy of the soul, where the wand is more towards the consciousness of the soul. The cups are more connected to the emotions of the soul, and the pentacles is connected to the physical vessel of the soul. It's aspects of the physical plane, whether it be material stuff, material people, in that material sense. So the first thing I want to bring up is that you'll find that there are a number series of cards through 1 through 10. But then as you can see here, we have four court cards. So we have the King and Queen, which are the topmost of the court cards. They are at the top. But then we have the Page and the Knight as well, which depending on what kind of reading you do, it is interpreted in many different ways. There is a fixed, I believe I haven't gotten this far in my research, which if I can figure it out, I will do another video shortly after. I believe there is a fixed meaning for each card, but the fact that there are so many other people writing their own interpretation of the cards, I've noticed that throughout different decks that I've used. To me, I feel like that knowledge is lost, and I'm trying to see if there was a fixed message for each card. Now, think about the King and Queens as authority. In this case, authority and control, complete dominion over the mind, and order, balance. Feminine is intuitional based, where masculine is more fit, emotional, mental. That just very balanced. I believe that the wands symbolize stages of the mind. So we have the beginning, then 2, 3, so on, so forth. I believe, and from my own research and experience, these are representing aspects of our mind. Okay, doesn't matter which card we got. They represent a particular aspect of our mind, and a step where we're at currently in our mental space. Okay, so I believe that these represent physical aspects. Now, I will also be sharing a few spreads afterwards, and I want to thank the spirits for reminding me, because I did forget to mention that I was going to show a particular spread that is using all four minor arcana suits in that particular aspect. And then in the part 2, I would like to do a part 2. I think I'll do a part 2 instead of just trying to cram everything in. I'll do another spread for the collective as well there. So we have the swords next. I don't know why, but I grabbed the sword. And that wasn't even, I wasn't planning to, but I grabbed the sword. So I think it's funny how it's work. Swords are connected to me, I've always could feel karma, soul energy. So it represents both energy of karma, but also soul energy. So to me, the soul is everything and nothing. I believe the elements of fire and air are deeply connected to the soul, particularly because there's a consciousness, a subconscious, and a super consciousness. And I believe that and water, excuse me. The water is the subconscious, the consciousness is fire, and the super consciousness or the soul conscious, the higher self, whatever you want to call, that is air, while the water is the subconscious, and the fire is the consciousness, the conscious state. As stated before, the these will represent aspects of your soul. Truly believe that these represent aspects of your soul, what stage you are in on a soul level, and this spread that I'll be doing will help you find where you are at in your current stage. I developed this with the guidance of the universe. Honestly, it just kind of was like I asked for a spread that will allow me to see where I'm at in my current state on all levels: mind, soul, heart, emotion, and physical, and major kind of for spiritual. And I came up with the spread by their guidance, their inspiration. So, the soul energy, since it is a sword, this I feel like again represents karma because uh, the energy of air is connected to this, in my honest opinion. Um, but I believe some people use connected to fire. Um, Trying to think if there's anything else I need to speak on this. No, I heard the word no. I don't need to further elaborate on that. Cool. So the energy of the pentacles is all about the physical. Think of it as earth, and it's connected to the energy of earth. Um, so like it could be aspects like a car, a house, anything in the material, whether it be indirectly or directly involved in your life, friends, indirectly involved, finances are directly involved, family, so it's like anything in the physical world, that's what this is associating with. But more importantly, it associates itself with where in your physical world. So if someone's giving you a reading and say you got the Ace of Pentacles, for example, this Ace of Pentacles symbolizes new growth. As you can see it's in a hedge garden. There's a door made out of, so you're walking through a door of abundant finances. So I read this card because I was also really drawn, but it really ties into what I'm feeling for the group. So maybe someone is coming into financial abundance. Um, so like I said, this is tying into you partially. It's not for if you are a couple, then it might be to both of you. I'm just saying as far as the cards and the representation. Um, these also in my honest opinion, they show aspects where like the steps, like what step we are at right now, um, and what we are going into. Like because you could do I'll show you the spread that I'll tell you about. But yeah, Earth is all about the material plane, whereas the cups is all about the emotions of the soul. I say the soul first and foremost because we're all a soul. We're just an energetic consciousness. We're a being of energy, and when we come down here, we tend to forget that. We tend to forget that we're just a being of energy, and this physical body is what I choose to experience: the pain, the the love, the pain, the mind. So it's all part of it. It's just I'm just becoming more and more fascinated about it because it's like as I'm learning about my own soul, like the more I'm able to take control and manipulate it to my particular preference. And again, water is emotions. Water is adaptable, changing. It has the energy of being like a chameleon. It can like change at will. It's very adaptive, creative, intuitive. Um, so yeah, with that being said, this is all about emotions of the soul. The emotions that we physically express through the physical, like we choose to experience. And again, I believe that this is kind of course to water, and it, to me, it represents, I believe it represents aspects of our steps. And I say steps because that's where the word that pops in my head. It's like, what step are we at right now? Are we at the Page of Cups or the Ace of Pentacles? Page of Cups, and I'm at the Ace of Pentacles, and then I'm at the Queen of Wands, So, like, that being said, you could be at different steps for different parts of yourself. So, to since it's only 6:30, we'll get into the 16:30. We'll get into the major arcana deck. So the major arcana deck represents major aspects, things that they represent the a more precise. It carries more precise information about what step you are. For example, say if you're at the world card, you got the world card, right? But then what I do is if I choose this card for my 5 card spread, um, I then lay the cards down. So I have the ace of the wands, and I spread them out, and whatever, I pick only one card. And I pick that one card and say it is the Page of Pentacles, right? I don't know, I mean, it's the Page of Pentacles for the collective. So let's see, the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. No, Page of Pentacles. Okay. No, I'm really drawn to the Knight of Pentacles. I'm sorry. Knight of Pentacles. So then you would spread these out, the swords, and you like, and you pick only one card, and this represents the soul. So we are doing a collective reading as we speak for the collective. And I was instantly drawn to this card. Just wait for a larger sentence. So we have that. And the Pentacles. Since instinctively drawn to this, so this one, it's this one, excuse me. Let me get the spread open and then I'll show you guys. Okay, I see what you're saying. I see. Well, why do you keep bringing up this card? Because you keep talking about these two cards, and I only want one card for the collective. Okay, now that's the card. Okay, no take backsies. Understood. Hey, sometimes it's, mm, So, to explain the spread, so what you do is you gather in order your pentacles, your pentacles in one pile, your swords in order in another pile, your wands in order in another pile, and your cups in order in another pile. Now, you can just put all the major arcana decks in order, or I personally do not. Um, at times, but sometimes I do it in order. So, it all depends on what you feel is right. You don't have to put the suits in order if you don't want to, if you don't feel drawn to. But then what you just got to make sure that you have a pile for each suit, for the pentacles, the cups, the swords, the wands, and the major arcana. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna spread out your swords like a casino. Spread it flat like this. Um, then your wands, your cups, your pentacles, and your major card. Now, if you only have a limited space, you can choose it. Like, do the swords first and pick one card. You're picking one card because if I pick more than one card, it gets a little complicated and it dilutes the main message. Um, so we have here for the collective the world card, which I feel like this is for the collective. So we have the world card, and the soul aspect is the three of wands. So the soul of the collective is going through a lot of shadow work. A lot of us are like, and I've been seeing that of me, my friends, and uh, family, soul family. We are going through a time of facing our trauma. We are. With the Six of Cups, though, it is, if you look here, there's like these cups with flowers in them, right? And there's a lady talking, uh, no, it's a lady, I'm going to say that's a lady, but I have no idea. Someone is giving flowers to another person, and it's almost like you're saying to yourself, here you go, I love you, me. You're saying you're doing a lot of healing on the emotional level, internally. So it's like you do self-love, self-care. Maybe you do like a herbal bath, because I do those, and herbal crystal baths, all kinds of stuff. So um, maybe you're doing something like that. Um, then we have here in the physical is the King of Pentacles, which in this case, I'm feeling that for the King of Pentacles, it's more like you're allowing yourself. You're still standing your ground, you're standing your position, you're standing firm, and like you're not letting this shadow work weigh you down. You're saying, okay, I see it, but I'm not going to let it jeopardize my career, and my home. But you're facing it head on, but you're not allowing it to interfere with, say, your work environment, your home environment. So that's what I'm getting from this card. It's not really more about, and the word authority keeps popping in my head a lot. So you're taking authority. You're seeing the trauma, you're getting rid of the trauma, you're taking authority. And they keep put in this energetic pulse here, which is uh, the heart chakra. This is the pink heart chakra, and no, yeah, and the blue. The pink is unconditional love. It always deals with unconditional self-love. Um, it also is the key in the chi energy centers that I've been taught on the higher dimensions. Um, what um, so there's like a lot of unconditional love happening. There's like a lot of release and let go for the collective. So there's definitely a lot of healing the trauma of the world. Mother Earth is healing. We are healing with Mother Earth. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which to me, what I'm getting from this is that we see the problem. Okay, we see the problem, and it's like, okay, we need to, you have a game plan, and you're riding that horse to face this problem for the collective, and but you're having a game plan because I'm seeing like a board with all these like, okay, this. Well, so it's like you have a game plan. Those who are like spiritual leaders, energy workers. We have a game plan. We've been downloaded with a game plan. And so we're like, okay, we're ready to face this trauma of Mother Earth. And as a collective, we're ready to face the trauma. And we now have a game plan. So we're ready to face it. So we're facing the traumas of us. We are the consciousness of Mother Earth. Okay, so as we have trauma, then Mother Earth has trauma. So we're facing all this. We're going through a deep purging, and they're bringing back up the lunar eclipse, and then they're talking about the ocean, and the solar eclipse. This was all in the new moon of Gemini energy. So this was all to help prepare, charge Mother Earth with the energy to help purge and release, help us to help us um, evolve, grow in consciousness, expand. Sorry, I was trying to find the right word. So, what these energy codes they bring up the water and how the lunar and solar eclipses, all these powerful celestial events, the oceans have been charged with the energy. So has the earth, but they're speaking a lot about the ocean, the water. Water holds a lot of the codes we need. That's why we are 90% made of water because uh, when we have the right amount of water in our system, right, we're able to receive all the energetic blessings, all the energy vibration frequencies that we need to evolve, grow, and thrive. So it's important to drink water, and in that sense. So I think that pretty much covers the message for the collective. I feel like they're just reiterating that we are facing trauma. As a collective, we are facing the trauma. We are facing the problems in the world. And we're like, okay, first we deal with it internally, right? We deal with it because we see it and it's like, wow, that's so fucked up. Let me, you know, focus on healing that first, and then it's the King of Pentacles is saying. Then we now take a like, okay, now that we see the trauma, we're ready. We're gonna take charge, and then in the night. So I love how it then goes into the Knight of Wands, because it's then we take charge. Now we got a game plan. Now let's go. So we have a game plan, and that's what I'm getting from the collective. Not just the collective, but I've got the feel. I'm being connected to the Syrians really quick. And they're saying it's not that you are not. The game plan was sent from the council, the Andromedic councils, the higher Galactic Confederation of Light, and what we are doing is initiating, inserting those game plans. We're putting it into action. So we are um, doing the game plan, and then we have here. I'm going to put these back, and for the collective, I'm going to put these right place. Pentacles. which I didn't expect to be doing a reading for the collective, which wasn't my intention, but they actually, it's so funny because they told me they wanted me to do one, and I guess they found a way for me to do one for the collective. So, y'all win, y'all win. This is 6. Concentration and focus. That's all. Grounding, concentration, and focus. Change it to. I need to get a tripod or something, some sort of like camera where I can have it here, but I can like, it's like this huge nozzle, and I can like put it this way, or I can put it down, malleable. So I'm going to shuffle the cards, the oracle cards. What does the collective need to know at this time? Oh, and I believe we did go over the major arcana. But we still need to go, I still want to talk a little bit about the major arcana stop, or what stop, and to pull this card for the collective, this card, and then this card. The main theme of this is angel of self-worth. And I know it's so true because a lot of us are discovering our self-worth. I've been noticing that a lot for the collective. It says you are currently undervaluing yourself. It is time to regain your self-worth. And so, like myself, we are discovering our self-worth, and I've seen a lot of people starting to discover that. So it's very powerful to understanding your value, your worth. To say, no, I'm not going to sell my services for that. Or no, I'm not going to go in that relationship because I know I'm worth more than that, But then we have here the gods of art, the god of arts, the goddess of the shadow, and the angel of new life. So with the goddess of shadow, this really confirms that in the last reading for the collective, that we are really purging the inner shadow, the soul collective, the shadow of the collective. We are definitely releasing a lot of traumas on planet Earth, and it is going to allow new life to be found on Earth, and new life in ourselves. So it's allowing Mother Earth to step into a new life, a new stage of evolution. But it is through the God of art. So if you're through creativity, art, painting, drawing, music, whatever makes you flow, make those creative juices, it's helping us get through the shadows, helping us see our worth, and helping us see past the shadows is what I'm getting from this. And use the creative arts, to help you get through the shadow. Go do some dancing. I saw images of dancing, so maybe go dance. So what I am going to I'm going to reiterate the major arcana, and then we'll get into the oracle cards. So the major arcana deck, it represents the complete information of the current now, of where you're at, what you're going through, any life changes or major events that are happening. If you then include the minor suits, like say again, like the world, say if you got the world card, right? This represents that you're in complete authority, you're at the highest of high, you're in the zone, you're completely in authority, right? You got the world, you got everything. Then what the minor arcana suits do is break down the aspects of the world or the aspects of the sun card. So really, this is the main energy, but the minor arcana sets can and will break down the different aspects of the major arcana card. So, like, say, oh, this wands will break down the mental aspect. The pentacles will break down the physical aspect. The cups will break down the uh, emotional aspects. And the swords will break down the soul aspect. And I don't know why, but I'm getting this energy here is telling me that there is going to be some success, because I just asked with me in the collective and the angels to send energy of the purest vibration to help us release, help us uh, transition into the from shadow to light, from push to pull. So help us pull in the light, and I'm feeling from the collective right now that we're choosing to shine light on the shadows, to evolve, to let go. And so it's going to be very successful. I'm going to do a meditation on the day of invocation, which I believe is June 14th. I have to double check. With that being said, I will be doing a super conscious meditation live through the 14th. I'm going to do it again on the 16th of June, and it will be a super conscious collective meditational uh, energy, um, where we'll tap into our super consciousness, and we'll help guide the collective to a higher, help release what we need to release, and help let go what needs to, well, let go and release, and um, we just pull in what we need to pull in for the betterment of the collective. Okay. Being told. So the shuffle the cards. Got it. Um, so since that, I just wanted to further elaborate on that. So now that I've done the major arcana deck, it is 37 minutes and counting. So I will tap into start discussing the oracle cards. In my honest opinion, the oracle cards are more of like how you get your daily Bible verse for the day, your daily message. This is like, what guidance do I need right now? And be like, boom, okay, then you need the angel of, in this case, would be the angel of addiction healing. So, it's more of like straight to the point. Whereas when the tarot can be kind of complicated and yet and simple. This just keeps it simple. It keeps it okay. What do I need to know right now? In this case, say the God of Hearts again, that popped up again. So with this, and each oracle card, it may or may not contain a quote. The quote is like what what it first and foremost represents. So, for example, the God of Strength stand up for what you believe in. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Boom, right? That's what this energy represents. It's quick, it's easy, it allows a message to come through without having to go the long route with the tarot deck, where you got to do all these spreads, where you could just pull a card and that will be the message you need to hear. So or it might, so that's what I'm getting, what I've understood about oracle cards. They're quick, they're easy, they get to the point. They don't give you, this mental aspect, this emotional, physical, spiritual aspect, no, it goes straight to the point. I heard to stop. I put this card and this card. So we have the angel of families and the god of art. So that's so interesting. Okay. It says here, the angels surround both you and your family at this moment, and the artistic art within you is about to, the artist within you is about to emerge. Which that tells me that there's Palladians, the seven muses energy, inspiration, angelic energy is being sent to the collective surrounding the soul, our soul family here on earth, and we are um, getting the energetic assistance that I've asked for the collective. So, but yeah, in my honest opinion, the oracle cards are like they get straight to the point. They don't just have um like they don't have you chase not chase, more like they don't deliver the message in a roundabout way, or this it just gets straight to the point. And oracle cards are not in a fixed system because many people could write oracle cards with, say, for angels or crystals or fairies. So there is not a fixed system for this because everyone could write their own oracle deck, and usually it features about 45 to 55, sometimes even 65, depends on how much you want to write. Um, but I've seen mostly 45 and 55 oracle cards. Um, so what I'd like to do for the collective, since there's a little bit of time left, I'm gonna do an energy activation for the collective and a super consciousness meditation since there's a little bit of time left. Okay, this will help us release what needs to be released and integrate what needs to be integrated. Shami Kadaim Shoyon Shoyin Patraim Pashoyin Kwan Shamshua Kalapoet Rasa Ero Qual Shanqueamos Kaluatre Kangutua Selma Ra Sotomieka Salaque Anqualto Saluim de Quatue Palquatum King Quatuitis Saluete Kalutmata. Okay. And now when I say close your eyes, I'm gonna explain a little bit what I'm gonna do. So I'll be referring to you as super consciousness. I'll be referring to the collective soul as the soul as the collective, the ego as the collective of the soul. Um, Actually, I'll call the ego Mother Earth or Earth because that is the physical identity that the collective on Earth identifies Mother Earth as planet Earth. So, in order to reach the collective on their soul level, the ego is just the identity of the soul. I'll be referring to Earth in itself, in its entirety. So, I want you to close your eyes and give me permission to enter the your conscious, subconscious, and superconsciousness fields. And superconsciousness create the perfect treatment plan to help us transition, help us heal from all shadows, uh, to help us remove what is stopping us from understandingly, truly embodying, identifying, and observing as our value, our self-value and worth, our self-worth and value. Um, Super consciousness, go to the original moment where we stop valuing and ourselves, where we stopped knowing how much we are worth, how much we are valued by the collective, by Earth. And we want to establish full understanding, integration, identity, embodiment, and observation of the energy that of understanding our worth and value as here on earth, and to ourselves individually and to the collective that is identified as earth, and deprogram all that stops us from truly understanding, identifying, and observing and embodying the energy of self worth, self love, and self value, self appreciation, self gratitude, um, self healing, self confidence. Deprogram any and all self doubt, uh, that I'm not good enough, I'm not capable enough, I'm not confident enough, I'm not worthy, I'm not valuable enough, I'm not significant, I'm not capable, I'm not perfect, I can't do this, I'm unable, I'm disabled. Remove and deprogram those from the collective. And collect superconsciousness. You saw that resistance for disabled. I want you to go to the root of that word disabled. Okay, go to the root of that anger, that resentment, that energy of the root of all disabled, and go to the core of that resistance for me and the collective, and rip out the root, burn that spot where there's the word disabled, burn it out entirely, and then transmute disabled into I am able. I am able. Okay, with perfect love, perfect trust, compassion. Okay, remove the persecutional imprint of earth, superconsciousness, and you're going to continuously do what I've asked you to deprogram and reprogram in the collective as well, in a nonlinear sense throughout time and space, continuously, even after there's no resistance, continuously. We're also going to initiate and activate protocol total planetary solar system resonance and cosmic quantum galactic resonance as well. We're also going to do this on a quantum level, on a cosmic quantum galactic solar system level, and we're going to combine those energies together. And we're also going to initiate unity consciousness within Earth as well. We're going to identify and embody and observe as unity consciousness, soul consciousness, and energy consciousness, vibration frequency consciousness as well, with total planetary solar system resonance, as well as resonance with the entire cosmos, galaxies, universes, and multidimensional uh, planes out there. We're going to do a massive change history and all that stops us from identifying and embodying and observing all that I've asked to help reprogram the collective to identify and embody and observe as. And we're going to transmute all that negative, transmute, transform, transfigure, and reconfigure it into complete total acceptance, willing acceptedness. We're going to also add the energy of love as well, and gratitude, acceptance, love. Just I'm getting love, okay? And we're gonna send it back into acceptance. With that being said, it is 49 and minutes 50. Now it's 50. So if I'd like to also for the ad further ad, if you enjoy the content that I like, um, please feel free to share this content if you feel like it's going to be beneficial. Um, so with that being said, it is done. It is completely done. I feel it. Um, um, One other thing, I'm getting super consciousness. Please initiate complete authority and control in the lives of the individual lives of the collective of Earth as a collective. Do individual complete authority and balance, cosmic order and balance, complete authority, dominion over the life of every individual soul that is on Earth. And we're also going to initiate cosmic order and balance, complete dominion and authority over individually for each of the collective and collectively for the collective on planet Earth, and continuously do that as well. Now, the planet Earth's consciousness, known as collective, known as Earth, if we want to send it out to the entire send it out into the universe, no particular destination. If you want to expand that energy, mentally agree, and you're going to just imagine the energy just spreading out across far and wide beyond the earth to wherever you can farthest, wherever you are able to reach infinitely and eternally. And then with that being said, collective, you can open your eyes as well. Sorry, people who are watching. Um, I think that's everything for today. Um, it is it's almost an hour. Uh, I know I keep saying the time. I'm really sorry. I know I keep saying the time. I'm just trying to keep track of everything because I got a busy schedule. Um, we'll do another part two because we don't have time today to do talk a lot about the cleansings. Um, so we'll do a part two with that as well. So we'll do another video on that as well. And I'll do another collective reading. So I do hope that this was very informative. Please, if you like content and you like this channel and you want to be a part of this soul tribe, please click the subscription button and the notification bell as well. And sorry, I was my train of thought, and feel free to come back and watch new videos. I post weekly updates on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I believe it's Thursday today, correct? It is Thursday. I didn't get to do Tuesday, so I do apologize. I just recently got this computer. So for those of you who like this channel and have been a part of this for a while, there is a new channel that I'll be starting, and it'll be just entirely for relaxation, meditation, music is what it's called. But as in the name, it's for relaxation and meditations. Um, I will do ones with just sounds and frequencies on it as well, until I can figure out how to um I got this thing called HitFilm Express, and so I'm trying to figure out how do I upload recorded guided meditations on there too. So once I figured that out, I'm gonna be doing a lot of different guided meditations for people. Um, Particularly, most it'll first start with the pantheon, the Egyptian, the Norse, the Celtic. Tell people those who are on those paths to guide into those energy paths. Um, and there'll be other ones like super conscious meditations and stuff as well. So please, when I will do an official announcement and a prize giveaway for that as well, to just celebrate and be like, yo, let's have some fun. Anyway, without further ado, thank you for watching the Creative Metaphysical Store. We enjoy your company, great spirits, and the collective. We enjoy you, and I enjoy you as well. So, with much love and gratitude, and just unconditional love in my heart. Bye.